that will kill a squeak fast.
So will Richter.
They might call it something different over there.
No, it's literally called
I think it is
WD-40.
WD-40. It is really annoying sometimes. Just don't Like the WD-40.
It's quite funny because you even get the mini cans.
Nice.
Yeah,
like the one from
speed thing. I think
like
I already got a WD-40, but I don't know where it is.
like the ones from King of the Hill, where he
King of the
uses
Hill?
the little thing of WD-40 to open the big thing of WD-40.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you eat French fries, you can squeeze a few of them and rub it around. That works too.
Oh my god.
Well, you call them something else, don't you?
Freedom fries.
Chips.
No, that's
chips?
what you call them.
Oh, freedom fries. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
one.
Ball stuff. Yep.
About
No.
2001.
It's never a group that I was involved with that ever called them that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, that one. Okay.
It was something
past.
that gave us all a good laugh. But...
Starting the session.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I did not say that. Got to add the new players to it next week.
Yeah.
Okay, well. That's showing the wrong thing.
Good start.
I just forgot to close the other windows.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to welcome anyone who's watching. I'll be starting the game in just a second. But first, the recap.
Oh god, the recap.
Our heroes finding themselves trapped in the... Ooh, what the heck is that? Ooh. That was gross. Your cage had suddenly developed hummus. Oh no, peanut butter.
Oh, we gotta reset.
It must have landed on something. Oh, it fell on a sandwich. Oops. Your cage. You don't have a nut allergy, do you?
No, I love nuts, hazelnuts, peanuts.
No, you're not in the cage.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Simon has a nut allergy.
No, I don't. No.
Well, your cage got covered in peanuts.
Oh god.
Okay. So, last session you were in the cursed realm, well, the nether sort of evil realm, when you were set upon by, well, it was the sandstorm that actually eventually got to everyone and turned you on each other. Because the sand of the netherworld tends to make everyone a bit more hostile. Because the sweets have no... and so it made everyone a bit more hostile, and that resulted in an epic duel between... well, actually, no, it wasn't really a duel. Wolfman basically tried to tear Fernando's throat out.
I was so close.
Fernando rather put him down for it, much to the amusement of some bloodthirsty gnolls, who he then challenged to a duel and won the freedom of one of our new players. So let's crack on with this new session. go. So let's start with the usual job of rolling for initiative.
Mine's still rolling.
Do I also have to roll, or am I not there yet?
Everyone has to roll initiative. That's how we do who goes first and then... Oh, I got a negative.
I knew I shouldn't have grouped them. Causes more trouble than it's worth. So, not here right now. And when I want to grab the group, it doesn't grab the group. And okay, what's that? Oh, that's the me being untidy. Nice. Okay, so we have our turn order at last.
It's...
Okay. Richter, can you roll initiative?
Yep, will do.
Now that you got them on order.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry. Okay. Right. Just there's the character sheet. Yeah, there you go. All right. Initiative. $15.
15. So that would put you just for obnoxious.
I gotta steal my thunder. Here and I was trying to figure out if the little red plants could be fermented into something for you.
That'd be, you know what? That'd be welcome right now. I don't think we got a rest in after the last session, did we? We're still in the sand.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I wandered off into a sandstorm, and I don't know what I'm coming back to. So.
Fernando hard carried the team, is what you missed.
Literally.
There we go. All nice and tidy.
There's something covering my face.
Yeah, I know. I just moved it. Okay. So, the Knolls have basically just abandoned you and wandered off. So you find yourself with a new person who's just sort of emerged from the cage. So, well, I'd say the first thing that needs to be done is a perception check for Tylor.
Eight.
Ooh. Not really.
Still got too much mud in my face.
There's furniture.
Or peanut butter in my face, maybe.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been jalapeno hummus.
Ooh.
That
That sounds good,
clever.
actually.
Yeah, you can get it at Morrison's. It's delicious.
Not sure if I've got that store.
No, it's a very northern UK store, but they have a few of them near me. But yeah, they sell a lovely jalapeno hummus.
I'd have to take a boat or a plane, so that's some expensive hummus for me.
Oh, Sebs, hey, how are we doing?
And you can get it delivered by Amazon.
Really?
Yeah. How do you think I've been getting shopping the last month when I've been sort of stuck at home?
True.
Okay. So, basically, these people have let you out of your cage. And released you
Clamber
from the Knolls. So, what would you like to do?
I can't make it on the outside anymore.
Clamber up the cage, dust myself off.
Okay.
Thank you for the rescue. My name's Tylor. Has anyone got any water I could borrow, please?
I may be able to create some. I think I've got a create water spell. Is that how that works?
Would have thought you would have given them your alcohol. Then
I haven't got any alcohol. If I had, I'd be drinking it.
That's the problem. His powers only allow him to make water.
Yeah, I can create or destroy water at a radius of 30 feet. Can I cast that?
Is there a bucket maybe you can do it into?
Well, I'm sure one of you has an empty. Oh no, you've been captured for a while, so yeah, you're. Most of the opening things do give you a water skin, so yeah, have him refill the water skin with his powers.
Well, the range is 30 feet, so can I refill everyone's water skins, or is that just not how that works?
I think it's all into one container, if I remember.
Yeah.
Or you can make it a rain cloud, and it
That'll do.
rains.
That'll do.
But if it's like a 5-gallon bucket, you can do like.
I'm just looking to wash my face, really, that's all.
Yeah. Well,
So
okay,
yeah,
so-
if there's a rain cloud, I'll just sort of wash my face, try and clean my fur a little bit, and take. Who's the first person I see? I'll reach my hand out to shake it.
I'd probably say it's actually Fernando.
Did I see that from my cage?
Oh yeah, you definitely saw that. He
That
took
was
out one of the
one hell of a
biggest-
duel.
He took out one of the Knoll Lords.
I'll reach my hand out and shake Fernando's hand if he reciprocates.
We will.
And in case anyone doesn't know what a Knoll is,
Oh,
I'll
sorry,
grab
Hawk,
Tyler's
but,
hand.
I promised my friend Seb I'd ask if you could show him your Turbo Man because he really likes that film. I think he's watching right now.
I can't at the moment. It's right across the other side of the room.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tell him to pop in next session, and I will make sure to have it a little bit closer by.
okay.
Just where I've got the new camera, I'm a little bit. I've got quite a few
Yeah.
trailing cables.
Yeah, I get you.
As I'll grab Tyler's hand. Ah, yes. Well, the pleasure is of course yours. I am Fernando, and this is my group of eclectic individuals. We were more than happy to help you.
As he shakes my hand, I'll give him a cure wounds.
Nice.
If that's alright.
Yeah.
9.
Ooh.
And I guess that'll be my turn.
Yeah. So, Fernando, how are you going to react to that?
Ah, why thank you. I feel much better now. Why was it they had you in that cage?
Well, I stumbled into this place. Curiosity got the best of me. I started exploring, and they captured me and brought me here. Been here for weeks.
Oh, that must have been unpleasant.
Oh yes. So thank you all again.
Definitely unpleasant, given that gnolls don't normally take prisoners.
Oh.
Tend to eat people.
Think yourself lucky.
It did they were taking you somewhere. Where were they perhaps transporting you, if you know?
Do I know that? Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
If I know where they're transporting me, Fernando just asked me if I know where they're taking me.
Well, basically, you were, you were brought to the island with an interesting summons, an interesting note, and you were digging around in caves where you found a mysterious black stone area. And in your exploring, something happened and you ended up here. In this other world. And as soon as you appeared, the gnolls grabbed you. So you haven't really had much chance to figure much out.
Okay. No, Fernando. I have no idea. Sorry.
Well, perhaps you should join me and my friends here. We are trying to find our way out.
That I might be able to help with if I can find the tracks they took. Brought me along. Find the portal I came through.
So, Fernando, how are you going to react to that?
Well, we have a couple of leads, being some cultists and some other option, but the quickest way out is what works for me. I don't want to be here too much longer.
Did
This
I
man's
see-
making
oh,
everybody crazy.
Yeah, Fernando.
Did I see
This
any other
man's making
prisoners?
everybody crazy.
At the moment.
Fernando is, yeah.
Yeah. You might want to tell people about that. Otherwise, we could easily end up with a repeat of last session.
No, I did mention it last session when I put my mask on,
Ah, okay.
because everyone else who was here started putting masks. So,
Ah, okay, I forgot that.
yeah, it's just, and yes, as it just everyone covers their face, the sun it gets you. We don't want anyone else fighting over here.
Okay. So, let's make it, Richter's turn.
Right, well, I'll cast that create water spell to make a rain cloud so that anyone with water skins can hold it under and my guy can wash his face of it. I don't think that requires a roll, does it? Dunce. No, it doesn't.
No.
I think. And then I'll introduce myself. Richter Jones, acting captain of some ship somewhere.
Nice to meet you.
I don't suppose anybody's got anything to drink, like something a little stronger than water, have they?
Oh, for God's sake.
Worth a shot.
Sorry.
I'll wait until we go back to the town.
First round will be on me, though.
Well, that's appreciated, mate. Okay.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't help because the tavern from that town is in this dimension. Remember, it got blown up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Over here that can craft some mead or something. He was the owner.
I don't really know what else to do. Sorry. Do people? Has it been decided which way we're going?
No.
All right. So, shall I roll for perception, see if I can see anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind, because I rolled an 8.
Well, fortunately, as they were dragging that big cage, you do have quite clear tracks to where they came from.
Ah. Well, that's something.
Lead, yes.
Okay, yeah, I think that'll be my turn for now then.
I forgot your orc buddy was still there.
So did I. Is he
been
still
sort
sans thumbs? No, pinkies. It was pinkies. He lost, wasn't it?
He sort of wandered back after that.
Yeah.
But he is giving Wolfie a very strange look.
And who's this?
The orc that you bit the pinkies off of.
What are you looking at?
like to do?
I suppose I need to roll a perception check because I'm not sure where the heck I am. I wandered off into a sandstorm and I'm not sure if I'm near anybody or.
Yeah.
So. Of course, my typical perception roll.
Well, oddly enough, you followed the trail here. The marks left by the dragged cage.
Okay.
And you do
Then I
notice
get
one thing in the cage. Small brush.
a small brush.
Yeah. Sort of used by archaeologists.
Oh, okay. Then I will pick that up and roll for investigation to see if I can figure out what it might have been being used for. Or what, like, if there's anything even nearby that somebody would have such a brush for.
Yep.
Okay, 22.
Well, you can see that the brush belongs to the newcomer.
Oh, okay, so I wandered right up on top of them.
Because he was literally the one in the cage.
Okay. All right. So make sure I'm I'm on. So there's somebody in this cage, or
Yeah,
this
they've
is the
just-
cage
they've-
that somebody just came out of.
Yeah, they've just let them out of it.
Okay. So I can see Fernando and Richter and all them.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, from the fact that you've got 22, you can see one alarming thing from there. You can see blackstone dust in the bristle.
Oof. I'm gonna be touching that. So, as in my usual case, I'll take one of my little pieces of leather where I've got wax rubbed onto it, and I'll wrap that brush up real quick, and then I'll wander over and be like, "Hey, where the heck have y'all been? And who's the new person?"
Ah, well, it's good to see you too, my friend.
I don't know about good, but I. What are y'all up to? You guys got lost in that sandstorm, and I haven't seen you since.
It's been a long day.
I'm quite weak. I can't even remember what happened.
Well, it's
But
been a
the
long
sounds
week
of it,
for Richter.
Fernando saved us.
He hasn't had a drink in a week.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me I'm still on that fucking island.
Well, I mean, you could take a sip of my special holy water, but I don't know if you'd want to. It'd probably it'd give you a buzz.
Yeah, end up drinking.
I'll think about it.
But,
God.
all right, well, I mean, I guess I found everybody, and nobody's really told me all that much, so I've already used my investigation check, unless it tells me anything about the new person that came out of the cage.
Well, they clearly have some archaeological tools and things on them, which might explain their arrival.
Okay. All right.
They
Well,
know
in my
about the
usual
tunnels
fashion.
that you've seen.
What's that?
Perhaps they know about the tunnels you've seen.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more information about them before I say too much, because you know how I am. Tend not to just throw information at people very often. So I'm going to continue to size up the newcomer and kind of go off on my own on the side and have some rations while I observe them like a hawk.
Well, Wolfman, what would you like
Okay,
to do?
I'm
I would suggest that you make a very logical suggestion for everyone and make camp.
That sounds like a good idea.
Before
I'm gonna do a
everyone-
quick. Hang on.
Before everyone has the idea of like chasing off after people, they might want to get some rest.
Yes, I'm gonna do a quick perception check if the area is safe and. What's the word? Able to make a camp in our. Oh. Still.
No, you can't see anything particularly.
Okay. Gentlemen, perhaps it would be wise if we start to set up camp around here. Don't know about you, but I am tired and I need rest.
Sounds good to me.
Please.
Stay together, don't go away.
Well, as
We
a-
don't know what
as-
else lies ahead.
as it's sensible for the group to make camp. So everyone gets their appropriate long rest.
Do you need people to take watch and stuff?
Sorry?
You need people to take watch.
Oh,
Ma-
no one's actually suggested that at this point.
I will volunteer, as I've seen everyone fight each other and probably tapped. I will volunteer to take first watch.
Maybe well. Maybe well.
That's much appreciated. To be honest, we just haven't been bothering to do that up to this point.
Yeah.
We have once had to fight more or less naked.
God.
Well, as everyone has retired to their tents, I've got your name now.
Tyler. Tyler?
Tylor does see something approaching.
Oh, typical.
Very strange. Comes stalking out of the desert, quite sort of slowly. But it's something he's seen various times before. Except this time, something unusual is happening. This time, there is a sand golem walking through, but there is a small dragon floating around its, hovering around its head and shooting flames at it. But it's only tiny. I would say there's no way it could actually hurt the sand golem, but it's really giving its all to try and do something to it. And
So
also,
are we talking about the size of a chihuahua or a...
the little dragon, yeah, it's about the same, about that.
Keep it as a pet.
And there is some gear and things sticking out of the golem's body. Can you roll a perception for me?
23.
There's a person inside the golem.
Or like driving it, or...
No, stuck.
Oh, I'll wake Fernando up first
Wise choice.
and point out what I see.
Ah, Yes, my friend.
There's a.
Naturally,
I'm,
he takes less rest and
If you-
requires less rest. So good choice.
I didn't know you swung that way, my friend. But Fernando can be ready in a couple of minutes.
Get
Yeah,
your head out the
last
gutter. There's a sand golem on its way with someone stuck inside it. Maybe after we've got to know each other a bit better first.
Maybe. And I'll grab my rapier.
Continue sort of in the sort of leisurely way that they have done in the past when you've encountered them. But increasingly,
Have we had time to take the long rest yet? Or is this
Fernando will have had enough time. He takes his long rest is a lot shorter than everyone else's.
right? I'm just thinking, because I have that create water spell, that seems like it'd be useful against a golem, if I were to blast it. Unless, if that's how that works, it does have a range of about 30 feet, so I...
Well, if you roll perception, see if you've woken up, because as I said, it does make quite a lot of sound.
Right, perception, come on. 9.
No, you're pretty tired.
Oh, damn.
Well, as I'm leaving the tent, I'll be like, my friends, as loud as I can. My friends, we should all wake up. We have a issue.
Well, what's going on now?
Ugh.
What needs to die?
There's yet another person in need of our help.
Person.
Oh, alright.
And that would be first turn for Fox. You are presently
That's me.
stuck.
Oh,
Partially inside a sand golem.
Do I know how I came stuck in this golem?
it's probably
It probably formed around you somehow,
Interesting.
or someone conjured it while not paying attention and somehow caught you up in it. That's why it's moving a lot slower than the others, because your body is sort of preventing it moving correctly. But it seems completely unaware of you.
Could I attack it to try and free myself? Or am I completely unable
Try
to
and
move?
break your way free. The little dragon has been trying to loosen you from it. It's been heating up the sand nearby to you and making it brittle. So you've got much more chance of breaking free.
Then yes, I will try to break free then.
Yeah, strength check.
That's a saving throw. I just click on the strength one, right?
Yeah.
17.
Okay, you've got one of your arms completely free. The others,
I guess I could melee him, or is that...
there are others approaching you now as well.
Oh, okay. Can I wave and... can I speak, actually? That would be something I should ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so... I guess I wave and ask for assistance with my current situation.
Yeah. So how are you gonna yell it to?
I'm trying to
them?
think that, because I can't really say, help me, because... I don't think my character is someone who will just ask straight up for help without. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Actually, no, screw it. Yeah. Hello, people.
I seem to have something attached to my shoe.
Seem to have some excess weight around me. Would you be able to assist on removing it?
Well, there I thought I seen
Well, give it a bloody good go, mate.
Landon, perhaps this is in your specialties. Good luck.
Well, we're back round to Tyler's turn, so there you've been asked for help.
Yeah, how far away is it now?
Well, the golem, as I said, is moving very, very slowly across the... he can't particularly step because of the presence of a how to describe it? The way golems usually move is as though they are a body, but not a body. But they still articulate as though they're a humanoid form. Because there is a huge chunk of it that's not its body, it's kind of hobbling in a bizarre way. It's as though half its spine is missing and half its leg is missing, so it's sort of shambling along and
lumbering with a limp.
30 feet? Is it within 30 feet? Sorry.
oh yeah, easily. It's heading straight through. It's heading very close to the camp. The others have been handed these before. They just wander through. They're complete. They don't care about people at all.
I'll run up, reach out my staff, and try and help pull this person out.
Okay. So yeah, strength check.
Not my forte, but sticks.
No. No. Not enough leverage.
We'll get you out. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's okay. I've been. Oh, I'm muted.
It's your turn. It's not just Wolfie who has the squeaky chair. My chair is particularly squeaky at times. But mine is much more luxurious, as it is a Maserati chair.
How tall is this golem?
Assuming you're 6 feet, I'd say this thing is probably about 10 feet to 12 feet. But as I said, it is hunched over, so it's very difficult. And it's the same type of sand as the sand around it. So it's quite difficult to tell where its body is fully, because it sort of merges into the ground as it steps. So...
Okay. I'm gonna put a Hexblaze Curse on it and run up, and I'll try and flash its leg out to try and topple it.
Okay.
Since you said its leg was injured.
It's because the person who's inside its leg is inside its leg.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim below
it's
that
not
just to
able-
take its leg off.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is,
I'm going to-
the reason why it's hobbling on its leg is because its leg is not fully formed, because there is a human leg inside it, or a humanoid leg inside
Right,
it.
okay. Okay, then can I just jump up to... well, guess I'd have to make a perception check to see the brittle sand where the dragon's been blasting it.
Yeah.
Ooh, an 11.
Yeah, you can see it because the dragon is still there.
Cool, I'm gonna jump up and then just try and smash that with my rapier then.
Yeah.
So I'll just spring up onto its back and then just plunge a dagger into the side of it and slash down on the broken bit for a 19 for a 25 to hit.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice.
Which is actually a crit, because I Hexblade cursed it. That's a critical hit.
Okay, so his entire upper body is free.
So that's 4, 15, 16 damage.
Will I take any of this damage, by the way, or would it? Did I not get hit first?
The pieces that are coming away aren't even really part of the golem itself. Which is good, because you really don't want to try and fight it. This one, as I said, is very, very hurt and just... but yeah, as I said, your entire upper body is released.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
It is Richter's turn.
Right, could I possibly use that create water spell to try and sort of like power hose the sand off him and get him out of there that way?
One of the things was to cause it to rain, wasn't it? Or to cause like a rain-like effect, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I did that, but it,
oh,
I think
what
it
you're
just
thinking?
says
Yeah, I
create
know what you mean.
or destroy water.
Yeah, it would make it considerably easier for him to pull out of it.
Right. It says you can create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls to this rain in a 50-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area at higher levels. The second level or higher, you can destroy 10 additional gallons. Right. So if I make it rain again, will it soften him up some?
Yeah, that will soften him up quite a lot.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast Create Water, make it rain on him, make it easier for him to get out.
Okay.
I was hoping I'd have some sort of a jet thing to try and blast him out of there, but that's not how it works apparently.
No, you haven't developed Hydro Pump.
No, that is what I was thinking, but no. Perhaps at higher levels I'll develop Hydro Pump. Who knows?
Well, yeah, you're only level 3. You haven't even got bubble yet, or water gun. So you know. If someone finds him the correct TM, he could learn Bubble Beam. I'm so tempted to add that as a spell. Just a modified version of the spell you've got, but you can create carbonated water.
Conjure Tonic.
Yeah. That's what you'd be using it for.
Yeah. Now if I could just find some gin, I'll be in business.
The gods like to taunt you. But you You never have access to alcohol, but you always have an access to tonic. Okay. So, Golem is softened up. Noxious, it is your turn.
Well, since no one seems to have noticed the dragon in the room, I'm gonna yell out in Draconic, like, "Hey, little guy, what you doing over there?"
Okay, it yells back. I'm trying to help this little man. Trying to help this guy. Sister sent me.
Oh.
Oh, who's your sister?
No, the sister.
The sister.
Sister
All right, well,
Hellblazer.
how about you just get out of the way for a second, and we'll deal with it, and then you and I will have a conversation.
Okay.
All right, so now that he's moved out of the way safely, I'm going to take, and so they've obviously got some soft spots over there. How close are the soft spots to the trapped guy?
You can basically just pull him out quite easily.
Okay. Well, I'll do that then, rather than shoot a ball-bearing arrow at him. So.
So yeah, check.
All right. Strength or acrobatics if he's up on the thing?
Strength. He's not that high up.
Okay.
At this point, you can literally just
sorry.
like grab his lapels and pull him out.
It kicked me out for a second, so I'm going right in. Strength. Okay. Oh, that was a 7. I thought
That's
it was a 1.
enough. As I said, it's literally like slime now. So you pull him free.
There you go. Now you're
free. I guess I have to stand up. If I'd been like pulled out, I probably wouldn't have been standing upright, would I? So I'll stand up if I.
You were getting pulled all over the place. Wolfman, it's your turn.
Okay, perception check on where the rest of the golems are going. Okay, that's a better roll this time.
Okay, the golem just seems to sort of absorb more sand from the ground and just sort of heaps and sort of continues to form itself in the places where the pieces were missing, and then it just keeps going, keeps walking.
Oh, that's good then.
Actually, I'll have to use the sister model for today.
Oh, Sister Hellblazer, nice to see you again. What brings you here in the stranded desert? Oh, Jesus.
It's not actually Sister Hellblazer, I just didn't have a model.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing.
It's just a bit of luck that I happen to have a model that. But for next session, I've already got one lined up.
Oh, so is that one me then?
That's you for today.
Oh.
Well, she is a fire mage.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's the one who sent the dragon to help you.
Did dragon go away, or is it still here?
It's still there. It's hanging near Obnoxious.
Yeah, you better leave that dragon alone, or you're gonna get in some trouble.
I want to keep him as a pet. Dragon's been helping me. I must return the favor by owning him and keeping him by my side.
I was already thinking that. I was like, I speak Draconic. He'd be a really good, little buddy.
Did the dragon have a name?
No.
No.
His name's Nunya.
Oh, don't you dare. I know where that's from. Don't you dare. Well, fellow dragon, what is your name?
Emergency food supply.
It's a good name.
It's an interesting name.
Getting a few Excel Saga references.
Yeah.
Sorry, what
Was
was
it
you
like-
asking?
I was asking what the dragon's name was.
Can you actually speak Draconic?
Don't know if it's part of my character.
That's probably a no.
No. Does anyone speak dragon here?
Yes.
Yeah, I already just talked to him.
Ask him his name.
Sure. What's your name, little buddy?
I forgot to come up with a dragon name.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no.
Routini.
Dub the Nunya.
Oh, no.
Dragon.
Okay, I'm going with that.
Mushu.
No,
Mushu.
Yes. Name's Minya.
Minya. Noxious, ask this Minya why Sister Hellblazer sent him here. How did she know we were
You
here?
wouldn't know that.
Know what?
You wouldn't know that Sister Hellblazer sent him. Or her.
Yeah,
I'm gender assuming my own dragon.
that's true. Alright, then ask why is he here? What is his purpose here?
Well, told me that he was helping out the guy stuck in the golem.
Oh, we appreciate the help. Perhaps you should join us.
What are you up to, and like why are you here? Type things.
So we're here by coincidence, and our main goal is to leave this place because it is a barren hellscape.
It's probably a
Understandable.
good idea to ask since the dragon knows where it come from, it's probably better to follow the dragon out of here. They can fly also, just to verify the landscape, so.
So is the golem still walking away at this point?
Yeah.
Because since I was stuck in there, and I heard you saying there's equipment as well, like.
Oh no, that was just
You
to
want
tell
to-
everyone that that you were there, in case you you didn't get the role to sort of break free.
Okay.
Some of your gear was sticking out.
Oh, okay. So I have my stuff then.
Yeah.
It's not actually stuck in him still. Okay. That's
No,
fine.
no. It's... Yeah, the golem sort of picked you up, but accidentally like a weird golem Uber. It sort of formed
well, he's
around
getting
you
one
and
star
then
then.
just started walking off. I don't even think it was really aware that you were there. It just was like lost its friends because it was dragging behind.
I guess I have one last question, Noxus. You can ask this Minya. Does he know, or does it know the way back to the town?
Hey, partner, do you know the way to get anywhere worthwhile? Towns, or where you came from? Or you said the sister sent you, so where's she at?
I followed the golem. The golem came from the Knolls.
North?
The Knolls.
That's a start. Or wait, what?
The Knolls. The
Oh,
Knolls.
Knolls. Well, we don't want to go back to that. Where'd the sister contact you from?
She sent me here through one of the portals. The one.
Do you know the way to the
Ooh. Portal is very bad. It is very well guarded. Cultists, blood mages.
Whew, well,
The
did she
blood
tell you how
mages-
you were supposed to get back?
No. She said go
That was pretty
find,
clever.
and then go with him.
Okay.
And hopefully find you.
Wait,
Well,
find me or find them?
Find both of you.
Alright, everybody, just so you know, so the sister sent the dragon here through a portal, and on a one-way quest, it sounds like, to find all of us and this person that we stole out or got out of the golem. Doesn't know anywhere necessarily useful to go to. Said that they came from the Knolls, and I'm not interested in going to Knolls. So we are back to square one.
Well, I have no idea what they are, but I wait, no, because you did. Sorry, did one of them put me in the golem, or did it just happen simply by accident?
So I'm sorry. What is your?
Is entirely by accident.
Oh, okay. So I can't go there and look for a fight again. Okay.
You did see which direction they were in.
But would I have a reason to go back there if it was by accident? I wouldn't really.
Well, yeah, the portal's there.
Oh, okay. Well, you got an extra person now to fight.
Yes, we have no choice, but we have to take this portal and go through.
I'm sorry. What is your name, the individual?
Fox. Just Fox.
That. It is a pleasure.
And
what is your relationship with the good sister? Oh, I am the world-renowned Fernando Martinez. Surely you've heard of me.
Come.
No idea.
Ain't got time for this. We have to go. We have to leave now.
Don't you
Thanks,
guys need to
Fernando.
rest
Yeah,
still?
I
We
think
will
you should.
toot your horn in just a bit, buddy.
My friends, I think you should reattend your rest before we move on.
That is an excellent point.
Fernando, this
Now I don't have
is
to
very
steal a corner of
essential.
somebody else's tent. I'll curl up with the little dragon. Stay warm that way.
Oh yeah.
Well,
perhaps we should just go back to camp then. By morning, we aren't leaving.
Richard, do I know of any other prisoners they've got? The Gnolls. Any other prisoners?
Yeah.
And they're towards the portal,
And also,
or
do you know where they were taking them, or why they were taking them?
That's a good question.
maybe we should discuss it in the morning about trying to save these other people, or we can just get the hell out of here. But everyone, we should definitely get a rest first.
Okay. The golem continues on into the distance. Then everyone returns.
Before you all go to sleep, I'd suggest you not share a tent with Fernando.
I've got my own tent.
Yeah, I'm not just going to share a tent with Fernando last time.
Or do, depending on what you're into, you know.
I do not know what you're insinuating, my friends. I'm gonna wave my tail and go and make a little sand dune to sit in outside and carve my flute for a bit.
Is that what you call it?
And watch the sun rise. Like, I'll eventually finish this flute.
Nothing better some early morning flute carving. Huh?
Well,
You'll be making breakfast in the morning as well.
as Fernando watches the sunrise, he does see one thing.
Yeah, well, my wood carving skills could come in useful for other things.
So this is where we take the long rest. Yeah?
I meant making. I can help make arrows.
Oh, that might be useful.
I have wood carving tools and a wood carving proficiency. I can make arrows.
One of
You
the
take some triple
tentacles has moved towards the camp.
The what?
One of the tentacles has moved towards the camp.
Oh no.
One of the red weed tentacles.
It's a problem.
Are these things dangerous?
Can be.
Very.
Oh, for God's sake.
Coming towards us, you said.
Yeah, the whole of this, basically this area isn't really a desert. It's partially desert, but partially this huge plant, this red weed, which burrows beneath the surface, and in places it forms barbed, pronged tentacles, and in other places it's more like ivy that crawls over everything very, very fast. That's why there's never corpses for very long after anything you kill, because this weed grows over it within a matter of minutes and consumes it fast. And
I have a bad habit of making things sentient that shouldn't be. So.
yes.
Can I burn it with sacred flame?
I don't know if you want to instigate anything. I mean, how many of us even know it's there?
I'm not even sure. How many of you actually encountered the big version?
Oh, the big version. I think I only saw a small
Definitely
version.
me.
And I just chopped it off.
Oh, so yeah, I think it was just Obnoxious who saw the big one.
Crap.
Because you made a deal.
Yeah, we're supposed to help it out.
What's this deal?
Oh, when we came back to here, I wasn't welcome, remember? Well, none of us were welcome. I, in particular, wasn't welcome. And so when it said it had something that it needed help with, I was like, yep, we'll help you. Rather, for safe passage, of course. So we can travel safely as long as we're willing to help it with its general task, which I believe was getting rid of some cultists for the most part.
I
That
don't
were
think I was here at the time.
annoying it in some fashion.
Oh, thanks for the follow, King XR.
So we can kill two birds with one stone. Defeat the gnolls, and the gnolls are the cultists, right?
No, the gnolls work for the cultists.
Oh, it's two separate. Okay.
Basically, in this world, there are no living beings of a sort. The blood mages need blood for their rituals, and they can't get hold of it. They've tried killing the gnolls, and it doesn't work. So they get the gnolls to capture people who find their way here, and then the gnolls bring them to you, bring them to their camp, and then they're able to sacrifice them.
Oh.
Is this technical class as a plant or vegetation or anything like that, or a beast?
It is technically a plant.
I will go and try and talk to it with my beast and leaf special, and see if it will leave us alone for the night so we can rest up and continue to help it in the morning.
Yeah, it responds quite favourably to that. It was just here to remind you of your, remind Obnoxious of their deal.
I'll go back to the group and say, it's not going to attack us, we can finish our rest. And
So
figure out what we're going to do in the morning.
Long rest now.
Finally.
Okay, long rest.
Okay.
Is Fernando almost done with his flute?
Yeah. Yeah, you've had a good 12 hours or more.
You've been working the hell out of that
over the
flute.
different nights, you know. So yeah.
I'll be playing that when everyone wakes up.
Oh, God.
So, as the morning approaches, the tentacle is still there. And, whose turn was it? Well, we'll just start from this top.
I think we're back to the front, aren't we?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, so Tylor. Okay, you're the first to wake up and move about the camp.
Yeah, sorry, I was just sorting out my spells for the day. I'll get up and is Fernando still working on his flute?
Yeah.
I'll ask him what are you working on there, friend?
Yeah, it'll be a. I'm trying to find the exact name of the flute he used. It's a Dongzhao. It'll be a Dongzhao flute. It is from a land far to the east. I once met a man who played it exceptionally well for me.
Can't say I've ever heard of it. Are you a bit of a musician yourself?
Again started.
I am pretty good at the whole magician thing, musician thing. A bit of an expert, you might say. Although Fernando's expertise is wide and varied, they especially lean to more pleasing of the women, and sometimes the men. It depends on
I was going to
which way
say
I'm so
men as
inclined
well.
for the day.
Creatures, maybe even plants.
Could you play us a little melodic morning tune, please?
Yes, I'll test this flute out and make a performance check on it. For a 17.
Yeah, that's good. That's woken everyone in a much more calming way,
Ah, good.
and overcome the effects of the sand for today.
That was quite the performance. Thank you very much.
I forgot how big the flute is from Kilbo. It's massive.
I guess if there's a fire or anything, I'll start making some breakfast for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I can produce flame, so.
Oh, right
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll try and collect some firewood then, and not that I have it.
There's some
Do I have any rest?
busted up debris that you could burn.
That'd do.
I
Thinking of
pour
using
my
that
rations and
cage as
feed it to
wood.
the little dragon.
Trashed cabinet out of the way. Turn it into a nice pretty campfire.
Then again, I haven't actually got the tools to make a fire. Oh, you got produce flame, yeah.
Yeah, I got produce flame.
Look
I
at
am
oil
a
and stuff
fire
if need
genasi.
be. I mean, I got a tinderbox that makes it a lot easier if you should be too
mine's a-
hard to make a fire.
I mean, mine's just a cantrip, so I should be able to just do it whenever I want, in limited amounts of time.
Okay.
And the duration is 10 minutes, which I think is more than long enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be enough to start a fire. So, yeah, that's more than enough. Richter, what would you like to do? You've been woken by
Let's see.
the musical playing of Fernando.
Oh, it's a flute. I thought you were making a quarterstaff. That's just a comment on the length of that type of flute. Oh well, very good, very good. Okay, I'll
I just had to
Let's
throw in
see.
the null laugh for that one.
yeah.
Oh, apparently it's a bamboo flute called a yokobu, the one specific one he uses in the film.
Oh.
Nice.
Could probably knock someone out with
So
that.
that's what I've been working on for the last. So now I have a flute, a Spanish guitar, and a violin.
Right. So, I guess I'll sit by the fire and just. Oh, sorry. I'm blanking a bit. I don't know. I think I've. Just checking my inventory, see if I've. Well, I'm not sure there's much I need to do right now at the moment, so I'll sit by the fire and I don't know, just engage in chats with the people around me at the moment.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, a fire major.
Just fire genasi that uses a sword and shield. But I can produce fire, at least.
I used. It's interesting blend of skills, but then I'm not one to talk. I'm an alcoholic pirate that used to be a paladin. So. Well, I guess I am still a paladin. You don't unlearn your class, but I'm not really affiliated with the church anymore.
Don't blame you.
I've not been that exhausted since altar time as a boy.
Oh God.
No. I'm not going to. Yeah. Well, my character backstory is I walked out on the church after witnessing atrocities.
Were the atrocities happening in the mirror by any chance?
No. It was sort of a mission. It was a missionary thing that sort of ended up as murder, and is like, no, I'm not being part of this type deal. And then I became a pirate.
Understandable logic.
Well, my crew were good guys. Once they dispelled my preconceptions about pirates. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just natter away with those around me.
Well, it's obnoxious who seems to have all the secrets.
All the secrets.
Or shall I say? Shall I say all the clues?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess counter to my normal self, I will go over and since I hear Richter chit-chatting away, and I'm gonna start trying to get some information out of everybody. So, should I guess. Well, no, I don't know if insight's the best way to go. Anyway, all right. So I'll pull that little brush that was in my pack out, and I'll be like, "Hey, which one of you guys own this? And just what were you doing with it?"
That would be mine. I'm an architect and I excavate ruins and stuff. And I stumbled across some black stone, and then a portal, and got brought here.
Did you touch any of it? The black stone, or?
Richard, did I touch any of it?
No, definitely.
No.
You don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. No.
All right. Well, just a word of warning: don't make that mistake. Don't touch this stuff. It's nasty. Even your brush. I wrapped it in wax, so you can have this back. But don't get that stuff mixed in your other stuff. It's going to be bad news.
Is it? Can I wash it off?
Kind of. It depends.
I
mean, there's nowhere to wash it around here, but I wouldn't trust it. Everything I have that touches it, I wrap in wax.
Yeah. I think. Well, maybe it would be best to keep it wrapped up then, and I'll try and at some point purchase a new one.
So
I think
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I think we'd know if the Blackstone had any serious effect on him, but yeah, it was worth warning him.
Well, I mean, if he'd have touched it, he'd have ran off, crazy scared or whatever for a little while, but it wouldn't have lasted forever, so.
Yeah.
At least it didn't on us, but, so what ruins were you digging around in?
Richard, what ruins was I digging around in?
The same ones that you've seen. He just did it a couple of days after you left.
Oh, the ones we were at?
What the sort of extra stuff all under the town.
Yeah.
that ruin's got a name, or?
Basically, to fill in the backstory, basically there was a well, the people who moved to the town have realised, well, most of the cast, most of the party arrived, were summoned to this location to try and find out what the deal with this black stone was. Because basically this black stone was everywhere, and there was obviously a society that lived there, and something happened, and everything was annihilated aside from this black stone. And so the people who came there, the new colonists, basically just built around the black stone. So a lot of the buildings have black stone chimneys and things because the colonists didn't have supplies to build chimneys and things, so they just built wood houses around the black stone. But underneath there is a series of tunnels which the party found their way into, and also that's how both the new people found their way in. They both found their way into the tunnels in different ways, and something happened to each of them that triggered a portal, and they ended up in the other world where you are now with the red sand.
Okay. So my question, I guess, is this is something that was a little mixed when we were last here. There are some areas of the Blackstone, we'll call it a temple underneath the little caverns or whatever, that are mirror, right? Essentially mirror images to the actual island that we were landed on. Because I know there's been a little bit of here and there, and sometimes we're able to get into it on this side, and then sometimes we're on that side. But now we've got portals that go to both. So I'm wondering how much of I guess a connection there is. Is one a mirror to another in certain locations?
In certain locations, yes. In other locations, no. Because some of the portals you've encountered have had special runes on them that allowed quick travel between different places in this other dimension. Effectively using it as a way of jumping into this dimension and then jumping straight back out, but into another location on the other world.
And he was
sort of a weird
went through the portal
travel.
and was trapped on the other side by the gnolls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we are going to have to go over these gnolls. That's going to be fun. Other than that conversation, I want to wander back to the dragon. I want to know what connection the sister even has to dragons, because she was not forthright if that's the case. And plus, if she snatched that dragon baby from somebody's going to be mad somewhere. And I want to know beforehand.
Thanks for the follow, Pedigree. Oh. No, the dragon... we technically have seen the dragon before. Oh, it's okay. Sorry, something popped up.
And just for the new people to throw it out there, my character has a rather interesting obsession with dragons for various reasons.
They are fascinating creatures. Oh, I'm a Firbolg, by the way. Firbolg Druid.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
A Firbolg. I don't know much about Firbolgs. Can they tell if? Can they tell anything about other life forms?
I mean, I can speak with
Like-
plants. That's about it.
So they wouldn't be able to tell if someone was a werewolf.
I mean, maybe if I do a history, if I've ever heard of a werewolf,
Okay, just checking.
that would be up to you if I know it or not, I guess.
Do those
But no,
guys not like werewolves?
I haven't got any senses. No, like animal senses or whatever.
Okay, well that's okay. That's fine.
Firbolgs are technically like they're closely related to giant. They're a subspecies of like smaller giantkin.
Hmm.
They're kind of like cow people.
Yeah.
What were they called again? So I could just do a little research.
Firbolg,
You
F-I-R.
You've
Firbolgs.
got to make sure
Fur
to look
what?
up D&D Firbolg, not
Firbolgs.
yeah,
Not World
because
of
WoW
Warcraft.
ones look different.
Alright, hold on.
Because the first thing I
Yeah,
looked
that's
up
gotta
was
be
the WoW ones, and I thought,
Oh, the little bear creatures. Yeah, I know what you mean
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I was like, that's a strange thing to want to play. They were quite hostile as well, if I remember correctly.
Some of them. Some.
Yeah, some of them were, yeah.
World of Warcraft. The addiction I don't regret giving
No.
up.
It,
Okay, just enjoy Lost Ark and kill yourself after that one.
The D&D tend to just be friendly, the forest dwelling, full of giantkin.
Hawk, did you say they're half giant, you say?
They're similar to giants, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the
I classify as a humanoid on D&D.
oh yeah, that's the picture you got. I see. Here we go. Let's have a look.
I look at obnoxious and say we also need to carry out this deal you made with the plant with the tentacles.
Yeah. That's well, essentially we've got to go hunt some cultists. But these portals are very closely related to them, so those are really our only way out also. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how we can get out of here. And if there's any runes around them, that's important to know because we might go somewhere we don't want to on the other side. But if anyone's up for cultist hunting, I'm good. Let's go.
Sure.
But did I
Yeah.
get any information off the dragon, though? That's the other question I had a bit concerning that other stuff.
Which other stuff? Sorry.
Concerning the sister, because she's keeping information from us. That's going to be rather irritating.
Oh, where she got the dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pet she's had for a while.
A pet.
He tends to
Me
be a
and the sister are gonna
messenger.
have
Is it a familiar
to-
or
Is
proper
it
dragon?
a real dragon or is it a construct of some sort?
No, it's a proper dragon, but he's very, very young.
Let's leave it at that.
Do we know what direction the cultists are? Or do these guys know?
Well,
I mean,
there's
I should
tracks
know
that
if I
lead-
got
There's
near it.
tracks
right?
that lead back to the knolls,
Yeah, we have to follow that.
And the dragon knows where. Well, the plant told you where the cultists are.
Okay, cool. Well, if we want to continue to traverse safely, I think we should deal with the cultists first.
No, I
It's as
agree.
good
It
a
all kind of
pastime as any.
comes to a head there with cultists
Yes,
in
it's
the portal
probably
anyway, so.
it's probably not a good idea to well trying to deal with a sentient plant thing that seems to control this entire place.
Yeah,
not this
I mean,
one.
as clients go, that's one we'd best not piss off.
So we need to cover our faces as well from the sand. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is the dragon still about?
Yeah.
Oh, instead of like chatting around the fire, I should have like just fawned over the baby dragon for a bit. Does it want a ration pack?
I fed it one. I did. I gave it one out of my stash. I'm sure it would take some more of the dried meat or something.
Yeah, because each ration pack only has a small amount of it, so yeah, it would definitely like some more if you're offering.
Yeah, can I give the dragon a ration pack? Like throw it and see if it catches it in its mouth.
Oh yeah, give it all our food. Go on.
Are you saying
You say
like
no to that face.
this young dragon do tricks? Is that what's going on here?
How to Train Your Dragon.
I haven't stabbed anybody lately.
I just think it'd be funny if I found the baby dragon really cute.
I'm gonna be that guy. I do not trust this dragon.
I trust the dragon. He's been with me all this time, apparently, trying to help me get out of the golem.
Is Wolfie being mean to you? Yeah, have a
once you've
ration
seen
pack.
one baby dragon. Once you've seen one baby dragon, you've seen all the baby dragons.
Like your attitude, Fernando.
Don't fall for his charms.
Who's
Yeah.
Fernando's?
I mean, it is sure adorable.
Oh god.
Everyone succumbs to Fernando's charms sooner or later.
God's sake.
Oh dear, I'm just imagining how bad these lines are gonna get.
Why were what? Yeah, why
It's
this
turning into
conversation
the
going on?
mask.
Can I put the flute?
She's done.
I'm gonna play a
She's
little
done
more
well,
of
I
the
don't
flute
care.
and try and baby dragon likes the flute. I'd also like to make a perception check to see what I can see. As much as I can see towards the tracks where the cage was drug from. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
See if there's anything I can see on the horizon.
Okay. Yeah. Perception check.
Ooh, 7.
Ooh. Not much.
And would you like a performance check to see if the baby dragon likes the flute?
Yes.
A natural 20 for 20.
As I say, I kind of was hoping it wouldn't, and then it'd like burn your flute up. And
We've collectively adopted a dragon.
I can't see over the horizon for absolute toffee. But goddamn, can I play a flute?
Yeah.
26, Jesus.
So you look out over the desert, and all you can see is just debris and sand and pretty much nothing. You pull out your
Well, it
flute
is.
and immediately play the most beautiful music that the dragon has ever heard in its young life, and it starts to sort of
You ever see a toddler dance? No.
yeah, that sort of thing.
Just
Effectively,
bobbing up.
little dragon toddler dance,
Yeah.
fluttering its little wings and stuff. It's If it was a little older, it'd be that annoying kid nephew at a wedding that insists on sliding on his knees.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. I play the dragon flute from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, you don't want to go down that route. I've seen too much Super Sentai.
Oh God.
It's entirely different to the other show. In the other in the Japanese version, after the Green Ranger dies, the dragon actually starts mourning him and starts wandering around.
Oh.
And they have to. The Red Dew Ranger has to actually go after it and sort of bring it under control because it just isn't paying attention to anything and is just sort of sad. But then again, the story of Dew Ranger is a hell of a lot sadder. Because in that, the Green Ranger dies because his suspended animation thing was crushed, so he had to make a deal with death. That he could only live so long as the green candle burnt. But it didn't burn when he wasn't in this weird white room. Like, burnt when he was outside the white room, but when he was inside the white room, it stayed. So he kept shortening his life by helping people. But which way are people going to want to go? Are you going to want to go after the gnolls or after the cultists?
I thought they were the same direction because the gnolls were taking people to the cultists.
The gnolls that had the prisoners, who were dragging the prisoners, are heading towards the cultists. The trail would lead back to the original gnoll camp.
Alright, well, I guess we'll ask the... I keep forgetting which one was the prisoner, so you have to excuse me. It takes me a little while. But when you were in prison, did the gnolls look like they had anything worthwhile or useful or valuable?
Richard?
No.
No,
Just
forget
a
that
camp
then.
of
Let's go
wild
for the
animals,
cultists.
effectively. Very minimal
But they have
stuff.
got other prisoners. They have other prisoners, so we can do a good deed and save some people.
If our group is known for good deeds. I mean, we help a little here and there, but we haven't gone out of our way, except for Wolf, to get some chickens.
Oh God.
Yeah, occasionally Wolfie just goes into dad mode because he's got a little kid to look after.
They're probably wondering where the hell I am.
Yeah, I expect they are at this point.
Well,
Well,
you know,
so logically,
Wolfie at one stage, you know, just for the new players, you know, suddenly decided to fight a one-man war against bad nutrition. And completely ducked out on the storyline and went off to get like 5 fruit and veg for his little infant daughter, and also some chicken and milk and other things for his daughter, while everyone else was almost certainly going to get killed by shadow demon creatures.
Oh, yeah.
fighting for our lives.
Yeah. But, you know, Taddy had good nutrition.
Daddy duties first. Daddy duties first.
So logically, though, if we go for the cultists first, the gnolls are already coming that direction, and we could get rid of them, and then we can catch the gnolls and get the prisoners, and we won't have to go backtracking.
Yeah, we'll XP grind and warm up on the cultists, and then like.
DM, quick question.
Yeah?
Can I make some sort of check to see how much knowledge I actually have of blood magic? You keep saying they use blood magic. How much knowledge do I have of that, given I'm an arcane practitioner? I'm not quite a wizard, but I still use arcane magic, so...
Well, it would definitely be like a check of your knowledge.
So, like an arcana check?
Yeah.
Knowledge check. Okay, I'll make an arcana check. Come on. 7.
Ooh.
What? Every time I roll outside of playing an instrument today, I get a 7.
Today for Fernando, it is a musical day.
Yeah.
It is not a day for fun. It is a day to make love and not war.
It's fine. I am a far better lover than I am fighter.
Says the guy that just single-handedly took down a gnoll chief.
I know, and that should tell you something about how Fernando likes to make love.
Is that how you took out the gnoll chief?
I mean, I'm sure he could have.
Actually, I was honestly just trying to determine which would be the bigger threat out of the gnolls or the magicians.
All I heard was that's how he took out the gnoll chief, and then Fernando's saying, "That's right. Now you know how I make love," and I'm like, "What that poor gnoll chief?"
Anyone who's watching the stream will get the joke when I do that.
Well, dueling counts after a fashion, depending on your sensibilities, I suppose.
Every time you kept saying about like doing something to beat the gnoll chief, I kept playing the little clip from WoW of a gnoll laughing.
Oh yeah, I just heard it on the stream.
I can't hear the stream, otherwise I get mess with my microphone and stuff.
I'll send you the link afterwards so you can see what it sounds like, but it's basically like a little hyena laugh. So, you're going to go after the cultists. Oh no, Fernando wanted. No. Fernando failed the Arcana check. So,
Yeah, Fernando was just trying to work out what he knew about blood magic, and apparently it is absolutely fucking all. So he's not going to say anything. He's going to just let agree. Oh, yes, they agree. The nods are probably on the way. We should probably deal with them first.
well, you have got an expert there on I don't want to give too many clues because Obnoxious has a lot of clues.
Oh, I couldn't understand what he was saying though. Something's up to me.
Fernando is just a leap on the window on this journey.
Okay, so I would assume that everyone is going to want to break camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take all the tents off. And I shall perform a slight intermission for a moment as I prepare the board. Well, I can still hear you.
Have we started our journey up there now towards the cultists then?
Yeah.
Or cool. I'll take the lead if everyone wants. Keep an eye out for anything on the horizon.
Alright.
What is the light situation in this area? Since you said there was lots of sand everywhere. Like, visibility-wise. Because I have dark vision. I don't know if anyone else does, and if that is going to be useful or not.
I think most of us have it.
Oh, that's fine then.
Well, I know me and Fernando do, actually. I'm not sure about Richter and Wolf.
Richter and Wolf are both humans, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Dirty
no, they
human.
don't have dark vision.
He's some half humans, so to not be too hard on them.
I'm also unable to see in the dark, but I can transform into certain animals that can.
Ooh.
Like, how do these services from?
What's your character? Are you a druid?
A druid, yeah.
I forgot to ask about the XP for last session, of course, because I wasn't at the end of it, and I was at the beginning of this one.
I think Fernando's the only one that had a gain there anyway, right?
Well, I don't even remember the beginning, so probably the case.
I don't even know what level I should be at, because I'm new.
I've started at level 2, if that helps.
I also just put myself at level 2, but I don't know if that's right or wrong.
I guess it would just depend on if you're supposed to start off kind of on par with us, or if you're.
I asked Richard beforehand. He said level 2 for me. So.
Yeah, that's alright. Everyone being at level 2. It's only a little bit behind.
I don't think he'll kill us first session.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, you just gotta wait 3 sessions, and then all of a sudden you're gonna have like 30 goblins on you.
I'm trying to think how many sessions
do
where
it.
I've actually
I'll take it.
killed my cast in the first session. 1?
Jeez.
I'm trying to remember. Did we get to a second session with Age of Darkness? Phantom.
I can't actually remember.
I don't think we did. I effectively killed that RP. Because I put the DM in such a sort of... I snookered the DM so badly that there was no way of actually getting out of it. Because Phantom was playing a vampire, and he was stuck in oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot to put a prisoner in the cage.
Yeah, I mean, I
A
told
certain prisoner in the cage.
it's fine, but for the most part, I like.
Let's see others.
I'm just gonna go on the safe side of no. I just believe this is just.
So, what sort of skills does everybody have?
Well,
I'm strong and I can turn into a werewolf.
this is my first campaign really, so I'm still getting to grips with. Even 12 sessions in, I'm still unsure of how everything works. But I'm basically a healer.
I'm asking this in game, so yeah, if that's fair.
I'm a paladin, so melee combat being a specialization, but I can also heal people and detect evil, buff people. I have a purify food and drink spell as well, that kind of thing.
And Fernando, one would assume you're probably a bard?
Yeah, yes. And you saw me in action yesterday, so I think it's safe to assume you can tell what I'm good at already.
Oh,
And I'm good at tanking lots of damage.
And I am the world's worst rogue.
I also hope someone knows
He's a bit of a glory
Firbolg
hog.
eventually.
When he starts, he has a very different way of doing stealth, like by shouting. Yeah, he makes quite a lot of noise for a rogue. I'll move the camera in once you get a bit closer.
Yeah, well, normally they're like 7 so, but they're.
I much prefer having a fixed camera.
Crazy girl.
Means I don't fiddle around with it like this, trying to get a shot.
No, I know. I also taken. I think it makes crazy possibility.
Okay. Okay, so you've been travelling for most of a day, and you come across, well, you're approaching the edge of the cultist camp. Who has the best vision?
I think there's 3 of us with dark vision.
We could all roll
it's-
perception
it's
checks.
Yeah, it's probably not Fernando on a +3.
Well, there's the cultist camp.
Can we count how many there are?
How many?
How do I even roll for the thing? If I was going to.
Okay.
15.
That's how many cultists there are.
Yes.
Cool. As I was hoping to take the helm, I'll just hold everybody back a bit just to stop and just. There's about 15 cultists up ahead. We're getting close. Oh, we've reached the camp. There's 15 cultists in there.
That seems like a lot of cultists.
Do we want to maybe make some ruckus and try and lure some out?
I would suggest perception
Well-
checks from all of you.
Alright.
Does it say?
Oh boy.
I wouldn't mind just
We
shooting
could-
some fire arrows onto their tents if that's what we're...
Yeah, how do I do a perception check?
Got a 1?
It's
I
under
don't know if
skills.
it. 6. I am blind.
Yeah,
Oh,
on your
it's down
character
to
sheet,
one,
you
it's
should
still
have a
on
list of
perception.
skills.
It's under nature and above performance.
Yep, I got 10.
Ooh. Okay, so the only person who's really got a thing is Tylor.
Transported. He transported her to some medical emergency room he had unsupervised.
Sorry, can I just ask real quick, what colour is the dragon?
It's red.
It better be.
Red.
I was going to say it better be red.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. I will just pause everything and do that, and I'll also get Turbo Man because it's in the same place.
Oh,
And I need to. I just realised I have to grab a miniature from up there as well.
That's be me.
I'll just make sure Seb's still watching. And I'll tell him you're getting Turbo Man.
I'm just moving the camera temporarily as well because I can't get past it. That was the other reason why I didn't want to move it originally.
Oh.
Well, in the state of a change, there's contemplation, preparation, and movement. He's kind of been falling to the point.
Well, no. Wolfie. I'm waiting on you, Wolfie. I keep putting more in now as it gets longer. Waiting to see what you got.
Wait, what's this?
I said I'm putting in more of them
Wait.
as it gets longer. I'm waiting for you still.
I know, I'll probably try and get some. Is it March? This March. I still don't think it's long enough.
I guess you could use some aluminum foil for the time being or something. Oh, it's long enough for sure. Look, mine, it doesn't bunch it up that much. Mine's only like, seriously, like this is a straight line, so that's how long.
Okay, I see.
So yours is plenty long enough.
Well, I'll give it a go. I'll try and find some wolf beads. That would be cool.
Here you go. They do have some cool different designs.
Yeah.
I've seen some like raven skulls and wolf heads and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, look at Hawk go. He's getting buffed.
No, my focus was on
Did you get that Turbo Man as well?
I have my caseload is having
I messaged Seb on Facebook. He has not responded. I'm not sure he's still watching. But
That's alright. They can watch the VOD. I didn't really plan on doing weights tonight.
I want another 5.
You better not be paying for another 5. Another 10, I mean.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
King XR just paid for 10. And I Love Ratty
Really quick question
wanted
for you.
a hat tip. So and yeah, there's Turbo Man.
Ah, cool.
mint inbox turbo.
Okay.
You didn't get that from like a load of people dressed as Santa, did you?
No, my brother did. So
Ah.
I
Give me the
don't know what
Turbo
he did to
Man.
get it. But he doesn't say any phrases as far as I'm aware. There's not a like hole for like try me or anything.
Just open it up, check it out. It'd be good.
No, I don't want to. Okay, so Tylor got 18. So Tylor can see that there's 15 cultists. There's 3 much taller people. In very unusual outfits.
I reiterate that to the team, and how do we want to proceed?
Like I said, I'd suggest shooting some fire arrows over there and lighting everything up.
There's the risk of hitting the prisoners, though.
You know? And another option would be shooting some. I have some special arrows for making a racket. But I guess I won't work on sand, so that's probably not going to be any good.
I could just make a racket.
Is there any rocks or like dead bushes we can hide behind or inside or whatever?
No, there's not much. There's pretty much no vegetation on this world.
We got ourselves wet and rolled in the sand so that we could be less visible.
Camouflage. Yeah.
Hmm. It's a conundrum because we do not know much about these their capabilities. It could be a problem to assault them head on.
So, DM, quick question. If Fernando has spells and so on and so forth, can he imbue arrows with those said spells? If he were to make me arrows or even be provided arrows to do something with.
In what sort of depends on the nature of the arrows.
I don't have the kind of spells you could put into arrows either.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if any of your curses or this and that could be imbued into something.
Could I use Produce Flame on my sword to do anything?
It does for there. Sorry, producing who? Sorry, I'm confused.
Fox.
Yeah, you want to make your sword flaming.
Yes, is that possible?
I believe so, because other types of characters can do it. Blood hunters can do it. I'm trying to remember how much extra it does. It does do extra damage.
So these cultists are human, right?
You can't tell.
Mm.
They're all hooded and robed, aside from the ones at the back.
Well, we could take a chance. I could try and stealth into the camp, and of course, with my stealth rolls, I might just wander into the camp.
Well, if we need a distraction, I can make a distraction, no problem. I'm quite good at being distracting.
Oh god.
Well, I guess if you sang a song or something off a ways, a little bit away, and distracted them, we could move around the back of the camp and attack while they're not looking.
Since I'm tanky, I don't mind being a distraction as well, because if I was to have some melee combat, I should be able to sustain quite a bit of it.
I don't think we want to handle all these individuals at once. I think if we could try and lure some out, just to even the odds a little bit.
Okay, so if we have him sing a song and only some come out, because I doubt they'll send everybody, we could do an ambush.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing for us to hide behind.
The talking experience is very hard anyway.
I have another idea. I have some cleansing fire runes that I could chuck into their camp. And that'll make them rather uncomfortable because it's apparently opposing or like an opposing type of force to what they do.
Well, perhaps Tylor would like me to describe the camp in more detail.
Oh yeah, depending on how much I can see. Yeah.
Well, basically, you can
Please.
see 5 tents. In the center of the camp is a sacrificial altar made of the black stone.
Oh
On the
boy.
top of it are several daggers, which have, even from this distance, a bizarre glow to them. A sort of a glowing red, sort of blood red colouring to them.
Are they about to sacrifice somebody?
From the colour of the stone, from you can see from there, they've sacrificed a lot of people. There are 3 people in the cage. 2 are dragonborn. 1's an elf.
Oh.
Is anyone good at unlocking cages?
Supposedly.
The 3 taller
Supposedly,
ones.
yeah.
One is a woman with a snake head, sort of headdress.
Oh, worse than Brunhilde.
One is holding a snake cane, sort of a staff with a snake wrapped around it. And the third has a dog head.
And dealing with your
And has 2 daggers glowing with that same blood magic.
Okay.
So I do have some arrows that are have been set up to shoot the holy water. So I could just take a pot shot at one of them and see if it what its effect is, because it's either didn't disintegrate them, or I'm not going to shoot it at the other stuff because it'll blow up. So I can't use my runes or my holy water arrows on any black stone. Or, well, no, I can use it on living fire. It puts it out. I just can't hit that altar, or else everything's going to explode.
Thanks for the heads up.
So don't set things on fire, or it will explode.
So if we could see them, they're 60 meters away because of the dark vision. So my range is 80 meters. Why don't I take a shot at one of the, like, outer people? There's one standing right at the edge there. I mean, I can take a shot at them.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right, everybody, you ready?
Sure.
Ready.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do this.
About to get ugly. All right, so I'm going to use one of my holy water arrows, and I'm going to have to answer that in just a second, but okay, 13.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. The arrow sweeps over and hits the guy pretty much right in the back. And he stumbles forward into the tent. As he does, well, just going to see if he actually manages to keep his balance. Got to load the app on my phone. Need just a second. It's freaking taking ages to load. Oh, there we go, finally. Did they notice?
Sorry, that was a medical call. I'm back. I don't know what happened. What happened?
Nothing yet, I
Ooh.
don't think.
Ah,
So I shot the arrow, and it connected.
and everyone, well, they saw you.
Uh-oh.
Get spotted. All right, did I
fact-
kill the person at least,
No.
or just injure them?
I just rolled to see
think
if they
my-
noticed you and they got a crit.
I think my D&D Beyond app is down. I'm trying to transform, but it ain't letting me go on my edit character thing.
Yeah, it's not working on mine properly either.
Man,
It keeps saying to go back to the website.
well, for me, it's not even
The
loading
website's
now.
acting up too.
I have two tabs open, one for the edit character and one on my Let me just test it. Ignore this initiative. I want to see if it counts. Okay, so that works.
Says they rolled a 1 on their API check.
What? If I refresh, it ain't gonna do. It's gonna. Oh, here we go. I think it's back.
Yeah,
Now
it's
that you
come up.
mention it,
Let me refresh that.
now that you mention it, my browser version isn't loading my character sheet either.
Yeah, I'm on my phone doing it. It's. Look, no, it's just gone back to crap now online. My laptop. Oh, what's going on?
All right, but overall, there was no effect from the holy water on the person, aside from what would be the normal effect of the silver grass on somebody.
Devilscharm, you
Yes.
making me roll the spicy wheel.
Yeah, I think their sight's gone down.
Yes, I have concerns because the boys during their unsupervised.
The repairing.
Of course, what do I spin? Carolina Reaper.
No idea what that is.
And, for the people in stream, if you roll the spicy wheel, I can either roll the one on here or the one I've got in my hand, and the one they got was the hottest. 2.2 million Scoville units.
Left out the whole thing to really not that.
Yeah, it's a light red one. So yeah, there we go.
Someone watching South Park?
Yeah, my housemate, sorry.
No, I've been watching it all week. It's all good. I'm enjoying it.
My mic's too sensitive.
Yeah.
But there's nothing on Twitter that they're doing with maintenance or rubbish like that. Whoops, we rolled on a 1. AP heading into town to visit the blacksmith for repairs.
Alright, I've just about got it up on the app, but there's the spinny circle thing.
Oh, it's bageling.
It's bageling.
It's not cool, so it's not donutting. A 5-minute afterburn on that.
Well.
Is it down for everyone else as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still have my character sheet open because I haven't closed it. But yes, on the new tab that I made.
I made the mistake of hitting refresh on mine.
Yeah.
If you hadn't, it would have probably just made messed up rolls for the rest of the time.
Yeah, well that's why I hit refresh.
Okay, I've managed to get through to characters. I just can't happen to get onto a character sheet. Well, that's
Where does that leave us then?
Dun dun dun.
Well, let's give it 5 minutes and see.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Okay, I've got onto a character sheet again and it's not bageling. We could not fetch your latest changes. Oh, god damn it.
Fortunately, we haven't made any changes, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Because we don't tend to make changes in game, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they've had some sort of technical issue their end and their server's gone down temporarily. Because it is loading.
Nothing's coming up on Twitter yet. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, that's nothing, that's a different post.
As I said, it'll probably take a couple of minutes just to come back up.
It's getting there a little at a time.
Let me tweet them. E&D Beyond. Your server's gone down. Help.
My mother used to make it. I love it. It's fun.
I always forget how strong this freaking Carolina Reaper beam is.
Oh yeah, it's happening to everyone else now. Here's a tweet. Oh, here comes the tweets. Your server's gone down. Help, fix it. Why has it gone down?
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Hawk, do you have them followed on Twitter?
No.
I saw that they got a Twitter account. Let's have to wait and see what they see.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was after. I was just looking for a very important picture.
What's this picture for?
Oh, I just refreshed the page on D&D Beyond, and it's just loaded, so...
I'll probably say they're visiting the blacksmith for repairs.
I just got mine up as well now. I got my spare character sheet up.
Oh.
So if you just get your character sheet now and click refresh, it should load up, and then just don't press it again.
Don't need to keep my bearings straight anymore.
Yeah, and then the water building I remember about too.
Unless I got my character sheet pulled up on my phone now as well, just in case.
Yeah.
Do I get the one with the beholder?
No.
I did get the one with the dragon.
Oh, beholder. Huh. Let's try again.
Okay, I got in on the app.
Okay. Right, character sheet is open.
Still not for me.
I'm trying to decide how much of this is the D&D Beyond on my internet, because my internet on my computer's been shocking all day.
It couldn't be your internet because it's all of us getting hit by it.
Yeah.
And you could go back to the session for a wider school. I know you did full, but if you actually look at her records, and then you kind of.
I didn't know if I missed it or if you answered it or not. Hawk, so I did hit with the arrow. Did it have any effect on the person?
No, it just caused it just caused them to basically fall over and get noticed by everyone.
Okay. So, interesting. Because the holy water should have had some type of an effect. Because it's the silver grass water, but I suppose if they fell over, they could be just enjoying themselves on the floor.
But yeah, it wasn't enough. As I said, it has hurt them, but it hasn't had like a crippling kind of additional effect.
Okay. Interesting.
Are they coming towards us now?
They probably will do in their turn.
Ah.
Okay, so who wants to go next?
I wish. Oh, my sheet's back up now. Let me. There we go. Right,
Yay, everything's working now.
Excellent, excellent. Right, there we go. I have just wolfed out.
Okay.
And how far are they? Are we right in front of them? Are they charging at us?
Currently.
Well, I talked to again after they had talked to the boys. They had called me and wanted to report what happened, and then you may talk to your children and then talk to me
The
about
closest is at least 30 feet, 40 feet away. 40 feet away.
Ooh. Right, then I will start by charging at him.
I mean, overall, like, at least they were super rough. That wasn't bad, like, but, I mean, at the time, it shouldn't have been. Right. Yeah. Well, Mr. William, well, the thing is, you've never. Like, he didn't even think of the kids, he just left. That's more than important. No, I haven't talked to him. Why are so saturated with everybody? Like, I didn't want to compound what they were already going through. It's also later on his son working that I don't want to. Right. Well, you can remember I was off. I was on vacation at that time. But I was still trying to deal with it. Yeah, and then dealing with everything afterwards. It's awfully crazy. Yeah.
You can just about. You can just about see Wolfie getting into range.
Awesome.
The one on the left closest is the one that Obnoxious shot. This is the problem with having a cable which is literally just long enough. There's no slack, and I can't just thread it around the back because it's a USB-C cable and I didn't have one long enough. So. But by next week, I will have the camera properly mounted back up there like it was before. Because this is a nightmare with it constantly falling down and stuff. I just like having it fixed. But at least this new webcam is clearer.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it actually looks.
It looks alright on my screen.
Yep.
Showing off my terrible paint jobs.
Right, shut up. Charters.
Oh, I just loaded up the mods account.
Oh yeah.
To make sure to basically just see how the camera looked. And for a second, it looked like someone had granted the mod a sub to someone. The mods account. Why is someone granting to make sure to basically just see how the camera looked? And for a second, it looked like someone.
Well, I think we did have a sub earlier. We started.
Sub to someone.
Ow.
Yeah, it was me.
You resubbed.
Yeah,
We did
hate
have a
commercials.
sub earlier.
No, I was just quickly checking to see while the thing was stabilizing to see how the camera actually looks on stream because I've not actually seen it. Yeah, it's come out pretty nicely. And also, I color changed the. I did a little trick with the log. You know, the dice rolls. I put a chroma key on it on white.
Oh, cool.
So it made the browser see-through. So it sort of it looks quite nice on the parchment. I put a chroma key on it on white. Again, not perfect, but you know. This being part 13 as well, you know, expecting things to go wrong. It looks quite nice on the parchment. But after Wolfie, it is. Everything should be back up and running by now. Spent 10 minutes or more on it.
Am I close enough to see what we're dealing with? What type of beings they are?
Cultists.
Are they, is that a being then? So I don't actually know what they are. Am I close enough to see what we're dealing with? What type of beings they are? Are they, is that
So
being?
Fox, how are you going to react? Wolfie's just running.
I suppose I'll just run in.
Oh Jesus, like demon lords or arch devils.
Who's right? It's easier.
was gonna say which one is Wolf?
Wolfie's
Big,
just running
heavy
towards
one.
the middle.
I'll go to the left of him then, I think. Which one is
She's in business. Big, heavy one.